Hello, truckers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. So, at the end of last episode, I bought myself a truck, but we didn't have enough money to even hire a driver. That's where we were. So, we wake up this morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. on it's a Friday, and we got, 29,000 rolling into the bank account, which is good because that means we can hire ourselves that driver for that truck. So let's go to services, and is it services? Yeah, recruitment agency. Do I get new drivers? I have no idea since we looked last time. Oh, yes, we do. We most definitely do get new drivers. That's interesting. Carl P. Okay, it's not Harry P, but are they related? I think we'll definitely get this dude because he can do quite a few things here. So let's go ahead and hire a driver. I don't want to exit out of this. All right, we're going to hire the driver, yes, because I want to put my trailer in the Little Rock garage. So let's go ahead and do okay there. Perfect. Let's see. Garage manager. Wait, where do I got to go? Driver manager. That's where I need to go. Scroll on down. I want to make sure they're just on balance, which they are, because definitely need points in long distance and, of course, fragile. No, it's not fragile. That's a high-value cargo. He's pretty good at fragile, or fragile for you other English-speaking people, for that kind of stuff. So what I want to do, if I go to company, trailer manager, I need to get rid of my trailer because, well, the Hauloween event's going on. So I got to do external contracts. Yeah, so we need to go ahead and put that grain hopper back into, let's see, where do I put it? Dismiss? Do you really want to store this trailer in the garage? Yes. Not only that, we're going to make it public as well. There we go. So we'll see if... what's his name? I forgot his name. Is it Carl? It's not Carl, is it? Is it Carl P? Yeah, Carl P. Where's Harry P? There's Harry P right there. Harry P is actually doing pretty good now at $3.43 per mile. Congratulations, Harry P. You're starting to do better. Yeah, so, yeah, we got ourselves the International for Carl P, brand new truck, and we'll see how they do. But yeah, let's get back to where I need to work because, I should be. External contracts, and so the Hauloween stuff, there's no limit on how far or short you have to go. We just got to do, I got to do 13 of them for a personal goal, and I forgot what the community goal is, but that's beside the point. But I don't want to be going from, where are we? We're in Grand Isle, Nebraska. I don't want to be going to Newport, Oregon. That's a little bit too far. We got to find something a little bit closer. I could go to Lamar. How far is that? That's down through Kansas. That's a good 8 hours? I could do that. Wyoming's going to bring me up through South Dakota. Not sure I want to go there. I think we just go to Lamar today. I think that will do it. And it'll be kind of like a short day, per se. I don't want to go further on down the list because the further I go down the list, the less I get per mile. So we're going to go to Lamar. Oh yeah, and someone did say, because I've been mentioning it many times over, that technically you can see how far you are from the pickup point, but you got to go to the map. But at that point, well, see on here, I got to do begin delivery. So it's already going to take it. But if I'm doing just like regular cargo, I could GPS it, get out, and then see how far it is. And if I don't like how far it is, I go back in and pick something out. I would rather see it show when you're picking out jobs. So like if I do like freight market, what I'm talking about, and you should know this by now, but if you don't, if I click here, it tells me everything I need to know. If I click on that, it tells me that the job length is 518 miles, 9 hours, 6 minutes. But there is nothing here to tell me exactly how far. This is where I am, and the flag is there. I don't really know how far it is. I would like to see it here, not have to go out into the map, come back in. It'd just be something a little bit simple. But anyways, Cindy's waiting for us, so let's go ahead and get on the road. Let's see here. All right, we should be all set. So I got 19 miles to go. And that's right, we don't have... Let's see, first off, I got to set up my track IR, which I did not do. So let me do that. Yeah, we don't have a trailer behind us. So let's go the 19 miles, 34 minutes to pick up our trailer. I don't even know, is it Halloween candy? Is that what I'm hauling, or I don't know. We'll see when we pick it up. I did not even look. Yeah, we're starting off good, stalling everything. Taking corners too tight. We got a green light, so let's see if we can make this. Which we did. Boy, you ride without a trailer on the back, and all of a sudden you brake really fast, accelerate really fast. So I'll be interested to see if Carl P, our new driver, takes the grain trailer at some point today. So I guess once again we are slowly building up to buy another truck for the Little Rock garage. I think we will rock the Western Star here for ourselves until end of November. Get us through the Thanksgiving holiday that's here in the States, because the orange truck that we have, along with a lot of black that's on it, kind of fits the holiday scheme for us here anyways. So go until the end of November, then we'll see if we should have enough money by then to buy a truck, I would assume. And, we can give someone this truck. If by the time we buy the truck, if it's after Thanksgiving, we'll buy ourselves a truck, and then someone in Little Rock can get this lovely ride here. Can I see? Well, I have put actually 8,500 miles on the truck, which is not too bad for only playing about an hour per week. Usually, of course, when Arkansas came out, and I think when Nebraska came out, I had this truck. Of course, I did about maybe 2 or 3 extra episodes that week. But yeah, overall, I got 8,500 miles on here. Sun should come up somewhere between 7:30, I think. Of course, we are running the one of the season mods from Grimm's, or I don't know if it's Grimm's or Grimes. I don't know how they pronounce their name. And once again, because I see this question come up a lot in my ATS videos, or people ask me in Discord. All the mods I pretty much use are in the description below, so we just run the seasons mod, and we're running the late summer, early autumn season, because that was the one that was available for patch 1.51, and I didn't even bother to check to see if it was available for 1.52, but if we start seeing purple skies or something, then then I know it needs to be updated. I do want to get this trailer before it actually does get daylight, because I kind of want to see if it's going to be, if it has special lights on it, all that kind of stuff. Kind of like the Christmas trailers that, believe it or not, in 2 months' time we'll be doing that. Really don't even want to think about that holiday season just yet. Oh, train. I got a horn too. My truck and the locomotive having a slight conversation. Well, I didn't check to see if there's a train coming the other way. I would hope not if the barriers are going up. Where is my trailer? Oh, it's over here on the right-hand side. So we're at like a cattle farm, so is it going to be Halloween candy I'm picking up? Maybe some of you saw what I was picking up when I clicked on it, but I didn't look. Looks like a Merlot telehandler from Farming Simulator 25. Almost. Oh, missed that one kind of bad. Can I recover? I recovered. Alright, so what am I hauling? It is Halloween treats at 40,000 pounds. Alright. So it's got just a little bit of weight behind it. And it says we'll be there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So this does work out rather well for us. I did not see. Let me pop this in neutral real quick here. Maybe we got a little bit of lights on there. Not a whole lot. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll do... Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and... Oh, the train's coming anyway, so I might as well... We'll do the thumbnail together today. How about that? We'll just go photo mode here. Kind of a little spooky area, if you will. We got some trees in the background. It's a little dark, and we got enough light coming from a light post. I think. Yeah, enough light coming from light post to be able to get a decent thumbnail for today, I think. Alright, enough fooling around the city. We've been fooling around quite a bit this morning. Wait, that doesn't sound right. We need to get on the road and earn some cash. Well, one thing I don't like about this railroad crossing is my trailer's going to be on the tracks. So hopefully there's no traffic coming, but there is. If I hear a train coming, I'm moseying out in front of traffic. I'd rather hit traffic than have a train hit me. And there we go. Between 7 and 7:30, the sun starts to rise. So yeah, so far we made, since the end of the day at the last episode, like I said, we didn't even have $500 in the bank account, and well, currently we're sitting somewhere around 35,000. Might even see today Carl P., our new driver, finishing a delivery, because with only 1 point in the long distance, I want to say the max distance they can travel is it 250 miles at that stage, somewhere around there? Is that right? Or is that the base mileage they can go? Either way, they're not going to be able to go too far. But hopefully with a lot of skill points and other things, they will get some pretty good XP. And once they start going long distances, they'll start doing even better. As you would for any skill point. That, I mean, as you level up, you would hope you earn more money. Not the same or less. I do know one thing with the fall approaching where I am, well, not approaching, it is here. And winter not too far off. The weather is just a little bit drier. Definitely going to have to start drinking more water throughout the day. Especially when you're talking for an hour non-stop in a video. You got to make sure you keep drinking that water. Don't make me stop at every stoplight. Come on, turn green. Thought the lights were supposed to be in sync with one another. Kind of just keep me rolling on through. And we got another stoplight up ahead, and I think that light is green now, so by the time I get up to it, you know what's going to happen. Or is the game going to help me out? Ah, the game's going to help me out. Well, thank you very much. Speed limit is 60. Oh, I did have a quick look earlier today, not just for this event, but the Cruise in Arkansas event. As far as the community goes, we have not reached the goal yet, and we got until the same as this one, which is like the... Oop, don't get a ticket. Okay. The 17th of November is when this one ends. I think Cruising Arkansas ends at the same time. So we still got about 3 weeks. And I want to say... Ooh, I don't know how many more miles have to be driven in Arkansas. If it's 25, it can't be just 25,000, because we would get that pretty darn quick. Maybe it's 250,000. Might be 250,000. So I kind of hope we get on through that. I mean, obviously right now we're not in Arkansas, so I'm not contributing to it at all. But I think I said it when we were cruising Arkansas. Those cruising events, as we go from state to state, it's just going to get more, it's going to get harder and harder. Because, of course, in order to get those states, you're going to have to buy pretty much every state that's come out to get that far. You just can't buy the base game, have California, Arizona, and Nevada, and then say, I'm going to buy Arkansas. It's like, well, how do you get there? Actually, I never looked at when the state comes out. Does it say that, like on Steam? When you click on it, it's like, you must have all these DLCs, all these states to get there? Do I want it? Is this going to go down to one lane? I thought this was going down to one lane. I must have misread that road sign there. I think it may start to rain soon, just that the sun was out for a little bit, and now it's just really cloudy. Why are you hitting your brakes for, Mr. Dump Truck? Oh, the lane does get down into one. Should not be riding that close to that truck. Now, I will say, with the Halloween event here, and some things have been, you know, some games have been delayed that are going to be coming out. And also with me finishing currently Construction Simulator, there's a possibility we could do an ATS stream sometime in the middle of the week. It'll be at a later time than when my videos come out because, as I mentioned before, it's going to have to be kind of on the dark side of my room in order to me use my Track IR headset. So we might do a night stream and do some deliveries. I was also thinking about for Hauloween itself, which is of course like less than a week from now, of doing some type of long stream if I can find a good game, like a storyline type of scary game, we might do that. But if I really can't find anything, then maybe that evening, before Halloween or whatever, maybe we'll do some delivering of Christmas treats here to get my 13 deliveries done. Because, I mean, today I'm just going to get one done, and I got to do 13. If I just do one a week, well, that's not going to get me to my personal goals, is it? I don't even know what the prize is for getting my personal goals done. But it's nice to have them that way, because you never know. Like when I hung up that Texas Longhorn up there that you see dangling, that's from the Cruisin' Texas event. I think it is anyways. Hello, Kansas. Yeah, so we're going to be doing, it seems like we're doing a lot of external contracts lately with all the cruising events. Now, of course, we got the Halloween event. And, by the time this wraps up, we'll have about a month before the Christmas event comes out. And who knows if they release Missouri or Iowa by then. We'll be doing another cruising state event. Which I don't mind doing external contracts. Only that, as I mentioned many times before, with external contracts, that's real time. I got to get the jobs done. Not in game time, so it's pretty much I should get that load done that day, because I don't play ATS 2 days in a row or twice in one day. So like this job here, I got 15 hours and 50 minutes in real time to get this load delivered. But in a way, really lately, the way, I almost said Giants, the way SES puts out updates, and the game updates, sometimes we lose our trailer anyways, or the load that we had, because when the game sometimes updates, they take your load. Don't you love that? Especially if you're doing a long delivery, and you're almost there, and they take it. Even though it's gotten really cloudy, although if I look up in the sky, it looks like the clouds are breaking up again. It hasn't started to rain yet. Was that JCB getting ready to come out onto the road? I don't think so. Actually, so far today, down through to Kansas, it's been a nice drive. Traffic hasn't been too thick. It's been kind of spread out nicely. That's got to be the smallest Lowe's store I've ever seen. Radio Shack. Are they still in business? Didn't know Radio Shack was still a thing. Of course, depending on where you live, you may not even know what Radio Shack is. It's only 20 miles an hour through this town. They probably want you to stop at Radio Shack. How's that truck doing over there? Well, we got him cleared by a lot, so... That's our loan payment, along with, at the same time, a driver completing a loan. Not completing a loan, completing a load. Load, loan, whatever. You knew what I meant. I know someone did ask, I think they asked me in a live stream when I was playing another game, if I'm going to do the Driver Academy. Probably not in a video like this where we do our normal thing. Maybe I'll make a separate video on the driving academy. I haven't even looked at it myself. I know I just read about it when they announced it a month and a half ago, whenever it was. And I kind of went, that's kind of nice. What are you doing there, car? You sure about that now? I guess the one thing, although it's not really a thing in ATS, and I'm sure not in ETS2 as well, if I had a tandem trailer set up, trying to learn how to back up a tandem trailer. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I know how to do it, but it's actually pulling it off that I have a problem with. Same thing in Farming Simulator. Oh, there is a tractor on the road there. Interesting. Yeah, in Farming Simulator, I don't like dolly trailers, or once you have multiple trailers, you gotta back up. I know how to do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna say it. Can't do it. I mean, give me 12 hours, I can probably do it. Gotta fiddle with it. Oh, crap. Wait, what's the speed? Oh, 55. When did it drop to 55? Well, I think that's 2 days in a row now, Cindy, I've gotten a speeding ticket. I think I got one last week, too. Alright, so that road does not really exist in front of us. You can see in the GPS, it's not really there. Oops, only 30. Technically at 32 I can get away with that. And once again, it's 10% over the speed limit that you can go up to. We will definitely be checking, though, at the end of the day what Carl P. has been up to, if he took the grain trailer or not. So that was kind of interesting. If I remember correctly, at the end of the last episode, I was looking at drivers. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I do not remember having many good choices. So I don't know if it was because I, of course, you know, saved the game, and then, of course, restarted the game. It's been about a week. And the drivers reset, or was it because I slept a day and the drivers reset? If anyone knows about the drivers, if you don't have a good choice of drivers, is it just you gotta sleep a day, or is it just save, exit the game, reload the game, and there's another set of drivers there? I'm sure we'll be happy with Carl P. I mean, Harry P. looks like he's come a long way since the early beginnings. Actually went through those S-turns a little bit too fast. The trailer's starting to wobble back there. Speaking of the trailer, someone else did leave a comment. I may have talked about this before, but I've seen this comment, or these types of comments before, that when I'm driving, I don't really check on the trailer back there. I guess you just get a feel for it after a while, don't you? I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you out there do the same thing. Maybe if you're first playing the game, you know, you feel like you gotta keep checking on the trailer, or you just get it to know when you see a corner, like maybe I should slow down for this corner, or I can go this fast to that corner. Tipping over is a thing. And I don't think I ever tipped over an ATS, because I think I learned my lesson a couple times in ETS 2. Definitely done it there. I could be waiting all day for this traffic to clear out. Alright, that truck's turning here, and after that truck, these two lanes have freed up. Let's see, how are we doing? We're 165 miles out. So, not too far. Truck is looking pretty good on the wear and tear side of things. I haven't gotten used to. I don't. I mean, it's kind of still a new system. The way the repair and worn parts work on a truck yet. I'm still set in my old ways of just saying, "Hey, it's 40% worn here. All right, insurance pay for it." Now we got worn and damaged. Yeah, I haven't gotten used to that system yet. Don't think it's going to be like that one time. I think it was the Volvo truck I had. And I want to say we got up to 60% wear on the tires before I finally called it. And we finally repaired them. Because we were starting to get fined, I think, at the weigh stations with 60% worn tires on it. That was a while ago. These loads right here, I mean, I'm getting paid $3,000 on the realistic economy mod for one delivery. I can imagine what these loads might be going for in the base game. Every now and then I happen to jump on my other profile to test something, or maybe to get some of these like external contracts here. I can knock some of these off on my other profile and not mess up our playthrough here. And every once in a while I log into there and do jobs or see what my drivers are bringing in. I'm seeing drivers complete deliveries, and I see like 300,000. Driver so-and-so just brought 330,000. I'm like, I could buy 2 trucks with that one delivery. Yeah, the realistic economy mod got me back in the ATS, and it's been rather fun enjoying the ride with you guys. Slowly working our way up. What do we have now? Like 23 trucks, somewhere around there. 23 trucks, and of course 23 drivers. Haven't looked at the loans in a while, and I don't really want to look at the loans. We'll just know that when the day comes, the loan payment, if it's not $6,012, that one of our loans have been paid off. I don't know how many more days that is. Now, if someone wants to go back to the old videos and find the last time I did look at a loan, you'll see how many days were left on the payment. And then you can kind of figure out what episode that was on and what we're on. And you can do the math, because one episode is a day, basically. But I'm going to try not to look at the loans. Well, all those gray clouds have disappeared, and now we got blue sky. Well, not quite blue. It's a little hazy in some areas. Well, Martin S. brought in a load. I really haven't been paying too much attention about the loads coming in, so I don't know if uh-oh. Is it Chris P? Or Carl P? Carl P. I didn't see if Carl P has completed a load yet. Maybe he hasn't even shown up for work yet, for all I know. I don't know how long it takes a worker to get in the truck. We hired him this morning, so... hopefully they're putting the grain trailer to use. Now, of all of the deliveries we did with the grain trailer, I think we got to see it load once, maybe twice, and we haven't been fortunate enough to see it unload once yet. So at some point, maybe we'll, once I feel like maybe we got enough drivers, maybe I'll start buying trailers for all of our trucks. Instead of continuing on with the fleet, we can just start buying trailers. which in some cases the trailers are just about as much as the trucks. All right, just under 50 miles to go, so don't blink. We're going to be there shortly. And we are going to Lamar, and I'm going to ADM. And at the moment, ADM, at the moment, I don't know what ADM, what kind of a parking area that's going to be. But I mean, it's going to be kind of weird anyways. I picked up Hauloween candy at a cattle ranch. Welcome to Colorado. Actually, one of my relatives lives in Lamar. Can see the destination showing up on the GPS. Man, if they ever put signs when you're going to cities that say no engine brake or no Jake brake allowed in city, and you actually use it and get a fine, that could hurt a little bit. That's what you want when you're driving around your corner, is your shifter on your desk to come loose. Fixing that on the go as I drive here. Apparently I didn't screw the clamps down tight enough. Stop sign, well, yeah, it's a suggestion. The one thing I'm not really seeing anywhere near us currently is a rest area. Where are we dropping this off? If we can only get out of the car and actually look, the truck. Oh, there's a gate there. Does that gate open? I'm going to say no. Because I would like this to pull forward and then back in. That's not going to open. That's not... No, didn't think so. Alright, we'll get this. Of course we will. It's a matter of figuring out your approach. Can I turn around in here? It's going to be a snug, tight turnaround, but I think we can do it. Think I'm getting around all these corners? Oop, kind of pinning myself in here further than I thought. Careful about jackknifing. You're pretty close to jackknifing. Alright. Oh, who put that trailer there? Thing is, it's going to be on my blind side, which is just lovely. Cindy, why don't you stick your head out the window like I do and let me know how it's going? I mean, it's not bad, but... I just made it worse. Alright, there we go. This is what we all like to see. But really, the way the technology is going, probably not too far off, and maybe this does already exist, to where we already have sensors on trailers and trucks that they're testing, to where truckers really don't have to, have to back up most of the time. Navigation, world map. We gotta find a rest area, which right there sounds good, and it's not that far, which is nice. Kind of curious if the trailer was still there, because we know how sometimes you drop off a trailer, you come back, and then the trailer's just gone. Don't think there's any traffic in here. Oh, wait. Now it's going to start raining? Well, I mean, it's the end of the day, so I'm okay with it. That fog has really set in, though. It's going to be hard to see the traffic. Kind of focus at what I'm doing now because the traffic and the traffic lights are hard to see. Of course, now we got ourselves a train. And once again, I got to fiddle with my shifter. Falling off the desk. That hasn't happened to me in a while. Meaning not getting the shifter screwed down tight enough on the desk itself. Alright, next right-hand turn. I think I, like I always do, entered where the exit is. All right, park and brake, engine. 352 for diesel in Colorado. Wait for our driver to get in. Seatbelt, because we are going 20 yards in front of us. And of course we want the one right on the end. And let's back up all the way so our nose isn't even sticking out in the parking lot. Park and brake. Let me turn off the wipers, actually. And turn off the engine. So not too bad. We actually end the day with $50,000 in the bank account. But you're probably wondering, like I am. Driver manager Carl P. I think that means he's got the grain trailer, right? Yes. Carl P. has the grain trailer. And he's actually on the road. He's actually going from Little Rock, Arkansas to Jackson, Mississippi. If we go to, where do we go? Oh, map view. Yep, Mississippi. That's where he's going. So as long as he keeps going back and forth with grain, that's good. Wait, do I get to see, he hasn't done, that's his first job, I do believe. Yes. Okay. And I don't know, doesn't tell you how much they're getting paid for the job they're currently on. But that's okay. Let's see where all of our drivers are here. The big one's going to be, yeah, Paul right there. He's going back to Denver, and he's got our sister in tanker. Actually, he's going away. He's going from Denver to Orlando. Anyone up in the Northeast? We got one who's up here. Julian's going kind of up in the Northeast. And, yeah, that's where they are. So, yeah, just to remind you, Missouri and Iowa are the next, well, I think it was Missouri, then Iowa was announced, and now, of course, Louisiana was announced. I wonder if they'll get to these wonderful things up here, because that would be huge, as far as I'm concerned, for me anyways. That's what I would like to see. I know some people would rather see their own home state, but since my home state is way up here, I think it's going to be a while before I see that. So I'm not too concerned. The Northeast, New England, coming to you in 2030. That's what I feel like. But yeah, so our Carl P., our new driver, on the road. And you're going to do wonders for us because you got some pretty good... Oh, he's going to save us a lot of fuel as well. But yeah, Halloween. Happy Halloween. 1 out of 13. And of course, Cruising Arkansas is done. We can't see the... Yeah, it's 125 million miles for that event. And I want to say we got like... Well, it can't be 250... It might be 250,000 miles. I don't know. I'm going to stop saying it because I just know I'm completely wrong on that. Whatever it is. But anyways, I do like this background that we have. But anyways, if you made this far in the video and look what you saw, don't forget about hitting that like button. It helps out the channel, the video, more than you know. Also lets me know that you enjoyed seeing the content you saw here today. And while you're down there, you might want to hit that subscribe and notification bell as well, so you don't miss out on more content like this. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. But until then, have a good one.